It's Thursday morning in the fabulous Florida Keys. The weekend is almost here. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. We're starting off to have a rainy day today. It's supposed to rain on and off all day long. I just came in from a very short version of my morning walk. You'll see I still got the raincoat on. If you want to believe the weather forecast, it's supposed to be cloudy all weekend, but I'm okay with that. I'll take a cloudy weekend in Key West over a sunny, beautiful weekend in Detroit or Fargo every single time. If you've been downtown in Key West, I'm sure you've noticed some of our major streets. Particularly today, we're going to talk about Whitehead Street, but also Symington Street, Green Street, which Sloppy Joe's is on the corner of Duval and Green Street, and Fleming Street. Those streets were named after the four original owners of the island of Key West: John Whitehead, John Symington, John Fleming. Boy, we have a lot of Johns there. And then Pardon Green. They were the original owners of Key West. On this day today in history, August 29th, 1864, John Whitehead passed away. So if you're out walking around Key West today and you happen to walk down Whitehead Street, remember the founding father of Whitehead Street and one of the original owners of Key West passed today. This is my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you watch this video every day, you will be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about every new listing from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the realtors know about them. That's very valuable information for a buyer to have. I find most buyers will wait for the homes to come onto a site like Trulia or Realtor.com or one of the hundreds of sites they have like that before they inquire about a house. And the problem they face there is by the time those sites put a home live online, they've usually been on the multiple listing service a couple days and all the good deals are already under contract. If you watch this video every day and you see something you like, you can call me right away and we can make an appointment to go see the home. And if you like what you see, we can write up an offer and have you under contract before most buyers ever even knew the home was available for sale. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. That's updated every day from the Florida Keys multiple listing service, including photographs. There's a lot more information on the houses on the blog, a lot more details, any unique features the home might have, things like room uses and room dimensions, anything special about the house. There'll be photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If the home happens to be waterfront, it happens to have a pool, there'll be photos of the pool, photos of the water view, photos of the boat dockage. It's just a lot more information that I can cram into a couple-minute quick YouTube video. If you like this video and you want to stay current with what's being listed in the Florida Keys at what prices, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a video just like this every morning. We have 4 new listings to talk about today in Key West and the lower Keys. But before I give you the information on the listings, the state of Florida's legal department makes me cover the boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listings. And I'm not accepting any responsibility if there's any inaccuracies in the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you right from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. The first one we have is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo on Symington Street named after John Symington that we just mentioned. This one's a 907 square foot condo. Symington Street is 1 block off Duval Street. So you have a great location. And it's also on the upper end of Duval Street, which is the quiet side. And you're closer to the fine dining restaurants, the art galleries, the shops. And then when you do want to be down into what we call the party zone, you're only a 5-minute walk away. This condo has many great features, but probably the one most important specific to this condo is they have what's called the transient license. That means you can rent it one night at a time, with the majority of Key West is a 30-day minimum rental period by law. Being 1 block off Duval Street and able to rent this property one night at a time, it'll be a rental cash cow. Definitely a good investment income property to take a look at. It's being offered at $1,200,000, which is an extremely low price. Then we go up to Cudjoe Key to Tortuga Lane. Tortuga is turtle in Spanish. We have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,056 square foot canal front house on Cudjoe. This one is definitely a fixer-upper. If you look at the blog, keywestinvesting.com, you'll see they don't even show photos of the inside. That's usually a sign that it's a fixer-upper. And the description of the listing also in the blog indicates it's a fixer-upper. Another downside of this house is it has a tiny, terrible dock. It's a floating dock that's probably 12 feet at the longest. So not a very good dock and a fixer-upper, but that being said, it's $775,000 for a canal front house in Cudjoe Key. That's an excellent buy no matter what condition the house is in. Then we go to Big Pine Key to Avenue A on a dry lot. We have a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,253 square foot house. This one's being offered at $549,000, which is an excellent price for any house anywhere in the Florida Keys. Avenue A is not the greatest street of Big Pine. It's not overly bad, but it's probably one of the lesser streets there is on Big Pine Key. But at $549,000 to own a house in the Florida Keys, jump on it. It's a good buy. Then we go up to Fox Street on Big Pine Key. Fox Street is in a subdivision called Port Pine Heights. If you're a nature lover and you want to be out amongst the key deer and the birds and very few neighbors and quiet and pitch black nights looking up at the beautiful stars, Port Pine Heights is the place to be. If you like to go boating in the backcountry and the flats and flat fishing, island hopping, just beach your boat in a sandbar and drive around and look at the true natural keys with nothing on them at all, the uninhabited islands. Again, Port Pine Heights is where you want to be. You're pretty well out into the backcountry out there. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,224 square foot canal house. It's being offered at $899,000, which is a very low price for a canal front house. If you definitely want a canal front house, you definitely want to look at this one. You can't beat this price, and it's in a great location, very nice neighborhood. You'll literally wake up every morning and see the key deer walking around your backyard. And that's all we have for today. If you want to take a look at any of these homes or any home anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys. And more importantly, I look forward to making you my neighbor. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.